Whoa, where am I? Give me a sec. I'll show up soon. I swear to God, guys. Give me a. It's like I'm. Oh, there I am. Whoa. Oh, I forgot one thing. Sorry, I'm a little messy today. I feel like I've been messy my whole life, but today I'm extra messy. All right, guys. Sorry. Or guys might be. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter and Twitch, good for you. Okay. So for those who just follow me on YouTube, who are like, what are you doing here? I thought you were gonna be on Twitch today. Well, long story short, I have an article written about me apparently. Technically you could sort of Google what happened and why I'm here. Oh, I told you, why did I get out of my YouTube bubble every time? I feel like, oh my God, why does this always happen the first month of the new year? Oh man, Papa Smurf, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Green Dokibird, this is my first letter. I'm a volunteer soldier who wishes to remain anonymous and was saved by your actions. Thank you for this. Oh my God, it's the ancient dragoon. Oh my God, thank you for the ye old feudal dragoon. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. It is tradition. No, I swear to God, like I ventured out of my YouTube bubble and then instantly got into Twitch drama. And then we were like laughing at Twitch drama, and then I ventured out. I was like, let me explore on Twitch for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks. I was only on Twitch regularly for 2 weeks, and I somehow got into one of the biggest Twitch, not one of the biggest, it wasn't even on live stream fail because they don't give a fuck, but like I somehow got into a 2025 second Twitch drama. There's Pirate Software, the second Twitch drama of the year. 2 weeks out of my YouTube bubble, and now I'm here. Now oh my God. Alright, so long story short, I am not in the Twitch rivals, and I don't know if I'll ever be participating in future Twitch rivals. I know it's weird. I like suddenly just burned that bridge down, but like I don't know. I was really upset with what happened, and like with what happened in the end, because I did try to take precautions to like I was like, are you sure? Like, do we need to change teammates? Like, for the last week, I was like asking Twitch staff, like, what's going on? And they're like, nothing is going on. It's all just rumors. So then like, I was like, okay. And then I was like live blogging it to you guys too during pre-chat as well while this was happening. And a lot of these rumors were going on, and I don't know if I'm actually gonna burn that bridge. I don't know, because like right now, like because like you've guys seen my history and journey with Twitch rivals, and like I've been in some incredibly unfair Twitch rivals, but I've never like, I've just sucked it up, like and then like I just laugh it off. I was lied to about some Twitch rivals where I thought they would be casual, but they're not. They're like actual like teams stack their players. So like, but I've always sucked it up and just be like, oh well, free money, ha ha ha. And so like, and then like when I made my team, I already saw that teams were already big. This was the first time, because I was really passionate about this game. I was very passionate about Marvel Rivals, and I was like, I really wanted to know what the competition is like, because I actually really want to do really well in it. Because so before I even gave them my team, the team I wanted to join with, I asked them for a teams list, like what other players were doing, so I know if this is a competitive or if it was like actual just content creators. And then obviously I saw the teams list of those who have already confirmed their teams, or like who like, and then I've heard about what like captains who haven't yet confirmed their teams with staff, but like I've heard from other players because I've asked around like who they were getting, and I realized, I told you guys this too when I got invited, I realized like this is gonna be either stacked teams versus Like I even told you guys, oh yeah, there's like a team that's sort of like Minecrafters, and then there's gonna be like teams where it's like people who can actually aim and stuff like that. And then so I saw that, and I told you guys when I told one of the very first streams when I told you guys about the invitation, I was like, I know you guys want me to invite other content creators, but I don't want to get spawn camped. I was like, I know it's not enjoyable, and I picked because I was like, I thought they weren't gonna change the rules, because every time I participated in Twitch Rivals, they've never changed the rules, and I've always been on the bad end of the stick. I've always been like, I just get absolute shit on, and I just had to like roll it off, and it was like, oh well, I guess I get free money, like. So I thought nothing was gonna be done about it. And I even asked them, I was like, are you guys gonna change the rules? Is my team gonna have to change and stuff like that? Multiple times. I've asked them multiple times, and they're like, nope, it's just rumors, nothing's gonna be happening. So like, this was the very first time I realized they are actually gonna change the rules, and it was like 24 hours before the tournament, and every team has like done scrims, done practices, like bonded with their teams and everything, and like I thought I was like, okay. Obviously I wasn't very happy about it, because I felt like I wouldn't be as unhappy if like it came out of nowhere, you know? Like I even double checked rankings and everything for my entire team, making sure everybody is like the actual rank and everything within the guidelines. I double checked with Twitch staff multiple times, and I double checked like, are you sure it's okay? I grabbed 4 1 above alls, including me. I was like, are you sure? Are you sure that's okay? And they're like, yeah, it's all right. I was like, yeah, you can get 4 1 above alls. I was like, are you sure? And like, do you have any pro players? I was like, well, they participated in Marvel Rise tournament. And like, Raimazing was a tier 2 player, not even tier 1. He didn't get into like Overwatch League or was part of any like tier 1 orgs or anything. Raimazing was in a tier 2. There are some players that are currently playing that used to be in tier 1 orgs and stuff like that. And so like I was just like, oh, okay. That's why I was mad. That's why I was very mad. That's why I was very disappointed about all of them. Because I even tried to avoid this from happening. Because even my teammates were like, are you sure we're allowed to play? And I double checked with staff. I quadruple checked with them, and they're like, no, it's fine. I was like, are you sure? This is their history. This is what they do. Are you sure? And they're like, yeah, it's fine. So that's why I brought the team I had, because like I had access to the teams list that were like already confirmed, and I heard about what who they were bringing. So I was like, I want at least, like, I don't want to get absolute stomped on, because I've had to experience that so many times in Twitch Rivals. But I laughed it off and like just was like, whatever, okay, that's fine. Like, yeah, they sort of, I feel like I got fucked over because, you know, they were gonna say it was casual, but it ended up not being casual. I was like, whatever. Like, you know, they needed a fill. I said yes, because like I'm fine with filling if they needed an extra person. And then they're like, and then so like, knowing that, I was like, Marvel Rivals was actually a game that I actually really liked. I really liked Marvel Rivals. You know, I still love Marvel Rivals. So I was like, at that point, I was like, I'm gonna take this seriously. I want to be sure, and I want to take this seriously. I really like Marvel Rivals. I want to do really well in this Marvel Rivals tournament, because it was considered one of the first like tournaments for Marvel Rivals that I could join as a content creator. Because usually in the past, I'm grouped as a professional player because of my rankings. Like, even as an Apex player, my pred rank was sometimes considered the same as an actual pro player pred. And I'm like, no, it's not. Like, also, I haven't been pred in a fucking long time. So like I always have to deal with situations like this. So I was like, oh my god, yeah, I get to actually be a part of this and like even participate despite being a high rank. And so like but then in the end I was grouped up because there's only one, like the highest rank is one above all, and a pro player for Marvel Rivals can also be one above all, or like someone that was in the tier 1 scene in any other game, you know, if they were in a tier 1 scene in Apex and Overwatch, stuff like that, they're in the same category as me. And so Twitch was like, we can put you in a different team with people I don't even know who they are. I don't know who they are because they were looking for one more high ranker for their team. And I was like, I cannot perform. I don't know who they are, and I don't feel comfortable with stuff like that. I need like at least one person I know. And it was like a full team of randoms that I don't know. And like obviously I joined Twitch Rivals hoping to play with people I know. And so like I was like, no, I don't want to do that. Like I know my skill level. I'm gonna be playing support too. All the high rankers on the other teams are DPS and tank. They are put in the slot of DPS and tank. And I would be like one of the few high rankers that would be put on support. So obviously it would be not a great experience. And I'm worried that I'll be blamed for it. You know, this person that they're not, like, they don't know who this person is. They were randomly assigned me as their teammate. And then, you know, I'd be blamed for it and stuff like that. It was such a tough situation. So I cut 2 of my teammates. So like, for those who want more context, it was like, originally you can only bring 2 Diamond Plus players, and then the rest has to be Diamond and below. And then they adjusted the rules to make it 4 Diamond Plus players and 2 Plat and below. But I joined last minute when the rules were, I was like the last 3 captains that were invited, basically. Because when I was invited, all the other captains were already invited for like weeks already. Everyone else had already had a captain slot that held it for weeks. I had the captain slot when there was only 3 spots left for captains. So that's how last minute I was invited in. And I only knew the rules when it was 4 Diamond Plus players. Like, you can bring... So I didn't even realize they increased the players for it. I didn't realize that. That's why like people were like, some teams only had 2 Diamond Plus players, but your team has 4 and they're one above all. But like, I didn't know they changed the rules. Because of that, I just went with, and I saw the teams list, and I already saw that some people were already making it so that it was already getting stacked. And I heard like murmurs about how they are stacking it, and I heard people were getting I got scared too, because I heard people were getting multiple Apex Pred players, or old Overwatch pros, or old Overwatch Apex player, like over Apex pros, to be their Plat and below players. So I got scared too. I was like, oh my god, this is getting very competitive. It was starting to get more and more competitive. So I was like, well, like, I don't want to get shit on. I've known from my history of doing Twitch Rivals, and also my and like my golden plat players, it's Coney from who does fighting games, and then Sabubu, who has never touched Rivals or Overwatch before. So I was like, yeah, and it was a 200k prize pool. So I thought it was just gonna be like just like before, like you know, I thought it was just gonna be like all the other Twitch Rivals I joined, where I was told it was gonna be casual, but it's not. I legitimately thought that because I went through all of that shit like so many times. Remember, I got invited to the Minecraft tournament, and then like I got made fun of for not being a Minecrafter and for still making it far? I was like, they're like, it's so dumb that these random people can be in our tournament in a Twitch Rivals. I was like, bro, what the fuck? I'm just like, I was like, bro, what the fuck? I'm in this call. Oh my god. I was like, what the fuck? And then when I was in that Fortnite Twitch Rivals, and like, I got into this, you know, I was told it was gonna be a casual Fortnite Twitch Rivals, by the way. And then they're like, wait, you don't even play Fortnite? I was like, oh no, I thought this was just for fun. And they're just like, I felt so bad for my team because they're like, oh my god, she doesn't even stream on Twitch or play Fortnite. And they're like, how did you get in here? And I'm like, I don't know. This is gonna be casual. I didn't know this was gonna be I thought it was gonna be the same. I legitimately thought this Rivals was just gonna head towards this direction. It was I was like, oh no, okay. I'm just gonna grab a team that follows that follows the guidelines. But like, I don't want to get spawn camped. I don't want. I was like, so they changed the rules again. There's still teams with multiple GM players right now. I don't understand what they changed other than removing you. Marco, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. So the last 24 hours before the tournament, they changed the rules again, where basically the 24 hours, and this is why I dropped out. It's that you can have only 2+ eternity players. And my team had 4 one above all players, including me. So, because of that, a team can be basically 6 GM players if they... Oh wait, it can be 4 GM players. It can be 4 GM1 players. If they wanted to. So it's just bypass the eternity thing. It could be 4 GM players, or maybe like 3 GM players and 1 Celestial. As long as like, or like Eternity Plus, 3 GM players and then one above all. And it'll still be okay. Or 2 GM players and 2 one above alls. That's still fine. As long as they have 2 players who are below plat and below. So, because of that, so for those who don't know what GM is Grandmaster. So Grandmaster is a rank below Eternity. So you can do that. So so basically, I am one above all. And we have 3 other players that are one above all. My team was consisting of streamers that wanted to have an opportunity. I was the biggest streamer in the team. So obviously I had the bigger fan base, I had the bigger CCV count and all of that. And that really matters for Twitch. Because Twitch Rivals can only exist if they have people with huge CCV numbers. And with people watching the streamers that are participating in Twitch Rivals. So they want the big streamers. They want the big streamers participating. Because more CCV numbers means more sponsors. It makes the sponsors more happy. Because it's a 200k prize pool. Where do you think that money's coming from? The sponsors. So, CCV is concurrent views. So, because of that, of course they want to make sure that the tournament they want everybody to stream the tournament too, by the way. They want everybody to be able to stream the tournament. So they want people to have as much concurrent viewers. Sykkuno's back in the tournament because of the rule change, because his highest rank was GM. So Necro's team had to boot out 2 one above all players. So like he had to, I think it was like KG and ML7, so they're support players. And then they got in like subs, the fills, to help sub in. So Sykkuno's back in because his highest rank was GM. So because of so my team, obviously they wanted to keep me because I was the highest CCV on the team. And I bring in a different fan base watching the tournament too. So like, obviously they would want me in the tournament, but I was one above all. And I wasn't gonna kick a person, a teammate that obviously needed the exposure more and the money more. It's literally a 200K prize pool, $200,000. And you win regardless. You can get money despite how you do. So even if you lose, you get money. If you win, you get more money. But if you lose, the least amount of money you'll get from this tournament is $2,000. The most you can get from this tournament is $5,000. So like each player, by the way, each player. And I knew that this tournament, since it's the first tournament, there's gonna be a lot of eyes on it. Especially now that just there's so much drama. Like everybody's gonna be watching it now. Like even though if you don't want to support it, just don't watch it. Like it's just like how if you don't want to support like something, just don't buy merch. That's basically it. Like so anyway, so like that's why I'm also streaming it, because I don't want to give a view. I was like, I'm not gonna watch it. I told one of the members to just like keep me updated. Like I was just like, just tell me if you win or not. I'm not watching it, I'm sorry. I was like, just I'm not hate watching. I'm not giving a +1. I'm not hate watching. Texas, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. But you want to support my team, feel free to watch them. I'm just not watching because I'm petty like that. Even if it's +1 view, I'm not watching. I refuse. I refuse to give them my +1. Like, but like, if you just support my team, please feel free to watch them. I believe it's Super Gomez, Hogs, Coney, Sapubu. I don't know who they got for the 2 fills, because I just like tuned it out. Like I literally shut it off after I dropped out. Chikori, thank you for the magenta super. Thank you. What is such a cold, harsh night, even though tomorrow's sun certainly rises, as always, definitely. Thank you for the magenta super. Thank you. Anyway, so like, basically, I dropped out. I chose to drop out. I know like an article wrote that I got kicked out, but no, I chose to drop out because if I didn't drop out, I would have to kick out as captain. I would have to kick 2 people out. I would rather kick 1 person out than 2 because I don't want to take away a smaller streamer's opportunity to like yes, technically you can say I got kicked out because I kicked myself out. So you know, you can technically say that I kicked myself out. Because like I said, if they make it to the finals, a lot of people will be watching because Marvel Rivals is also doing drops right now. So if they make it to the finals, a lot of people will be watching my team's streams. And I believe, especially some of them are content creators within Marvel Rivals. So this is basically, it could become their big break, you know? That's what I feel like. This could be their big break into the streaming world. And they're very good at the games they master. So like they're really good players, and I don't need the exposure as much. I don't need the clout. I don't need the money. I'm technically getting drama clout right now, but it wasn't intentional. Like I swear to God, like it was not intentional. I needed to let you guys know. I didn't want you guys to be like, Doki, where are you? Why aren't you in the tournament? So like I had to like let you guys know that like I'm not gonna be there, and I had to be clear about like why I'm not there. Like, yeah, so I was like, I just wanted you guys to know like why I wasn't, as the captain, why I wasn't participating anymore. I am gonna say that like I am sad that I couldn't participate because like you guys all know, I was really looking forward to. No, it was crazy. After the drama shit, I saw my fucking following count like go up by 1,000, and I was like, what the fuck? No wonder people keep farming drama. It's just that easy. It wasn't. I swear to God, it was. That's crazy. I was like, oh my God, is this why people do this? Yeah. Anyway, Doki moment. Oh my God, catch me on the news next month, guys. Please, no, I'm joking. I hate it. I was so sad last night. I was like, I actually cried an hour straight because I know it was my decision to drop out, but I still cried because like I was incredible. I was looking forward to this. I was really looking forward to playing because I practiced a lot. I practiced a lot, and like I honestly was like really looking forward to playing in the tournament setting because it's like the first major tournament, and I thought that I was gonna be like super competitive and stuff like that. So of course I got really sad. I actually cried an hour after like hearing the announcement, and then after I finished crying, my event coordinator was like, I know you're feeling really shitty right now, but you have a tech rehearsal for your convention tomorrow, and we can't really reschedule it. And I was like, okay, okay, I can do this. That's just like, I'm like, again, it's alright. And I'm like, I'm sad. They're like, oh, can you practice singing real quick? We really, so like during the during the tech rehearsal, I had to like I had to like go do like practice, like see if the sound check was okay for karaoke in the panel, and they're like, can we hear you sing so we know like if the instrumental and your voice will be like okay. And then I was like, I can't, I'm sorry, but I could be like, I could talk in like a louder voice. It's sort of like singing. So they're like, oh yeah, that works, Doki. So I was like, hello, this is what the volume was singing. Like, okay, that's good, thank you. Thanks, Doki. So I was like, testing, while the instrumental, while like Be Prepared instrumental was playing in the background. I was like, testing, this is the voice I'll be singing with. And it's like bum, bum, be prepared, like that instrumental was playing in the background while I was doing all that. Yeah, so and then yeah, and that's, so I was not okay. And then today I didn't forget, but like obviously I depression slept last night, and like when you're sad sleeping, you obviously, like when you wake up, it's you obviously are not there. So I actually almost was late because I didn't set up any alarm, and then like my manager called me to wake me up, but like I didn't pick up. I was just like, what the fuck is my manager calling me at 7 in the morning? What kind of freak is he? I was like, goddamn freak calling me at 7:50? What's wrong with you? Of course I'm not gonna, like, what? So I didn't pick up. I didn't pick up the phone because of it. So, and then I was looking at my Discord messages, and then right after I didn't pick up, my manager was like, you have a meet and greet in 7 minutes. And I was like the message? And I was like, oh shit. Oh yeah. I was like, oh shit. And then I looked at my Discord again, and I was like, and then I was like, oh my god, 20 new messages. Oh my I was like, and then it was just like my event coordinator being like, where are you? They're like, hello? And then like they were like, this is the last message my event coordinator sent me. They were like, hello? Because before the messages, it was just like, hey, are you ready in 30 minutes? They also, by the way, they're gonna need to do like sound check and stuff like that. And then, you know, last 10 minutes, they just wrote, hello? Yeah, you know, they were stressed. I was like, I'm so sorry. They're like, no, we understand what happened last night. We understand. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm here now. Like, a lot of stuff happened. I'm sorry, but I'm here now. Oh my god, it was just really poor timing overall. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Doki Love. You're great. Got back into Final Fantasy 7. Yeah, you look like a chocobo in the endearing way. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Shady, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. The only person who'll kick me out is me. Thank you for Magenta Super. Thank you. Anyway, I'm also not the only person that kicked themselves out as captain. J3 also kicked himself out as well because he also wanted, similar to me, I think he saw like what I said about like, oh, I think like, and then he's like, you know, I think he also kicked himself out so that his teammates could also get exposure and stuff. So like he was the captain. So J3 was also a captain for his team, and I believe he was also like the biggest streamer for his team as well. And he too also decided to like, you know, kick himself out so that he didn't have to kick out like his other one about like Eternity Plus players. So yeah, so like I wasn't the only one that did it. J3 did as well, which was also I felt like was really nice of him to do as well. But yeah, like, so that was basically the whole mess of everything. Like I said, I dropped out for my team because I just didn't want to kick out two of my teammates because they were very excited. Like in the group chats, they were very excited. They were like, let's try and win this. Let's try and get to the finals. Let's get to day 2. Let's make it to the quarterfinals or like the finals, quarterfinals. And they all trained really, really hard. They were actually doing like VOD reviews and like scouting and stuff, like seeing what strategies people were using, trying to see what strategies to use and stuff like that. And I just didn't want to take that away from them. And I thought that, like, you know, I was already very lucky with my career. Like, I'm very lucky with my career. I am very fortunate to have you guys as my fans, to have my dragoons with me, to support me through everything. I can do variety. I'm very lucky to be able to do variety. I'm also very lucky to force you guys to let me take you guys hostage and force you guys to watch 16 hours of Marvel Rivals for 3 days straight. I'm very lucky. I can make you do anything in terms of watching any types of my streams. A lot of people don't have that type of community, or like Doki, please. A lot of people don't have that opportunity, and like I said, this Twitch Rivals for them is basically their big break. It's also maybe like their very first Twitch Rivals ever. This might be my... I mean, I didn't even participate in. What was my... I can't believe Minecraft could have been my very fucking last Twitch Rivals. That fucking is so... I can't believe it. I don't know if that bridge is burnt down. I was very disappointed. I got the head Twitch Rivals organizer got in a call with me to try and apologize, being like, you don't understand, like checking everybody's rankings and stuff like that. It's, you know, it's a lot of work. It's very hard to do, and stuff. And they try to apologize. They try to say like, we would love to have you in the next Marvel Rivals tournament, but like, or like in the next Marvel Rivals, but like, I don't know. The bridge is burned down. I think like I cut the rope, but I don't know if they can like piece the rope back to like I cut the rope on my end, but like I don't know if it's fixable. Cause like I was very mad. I was very mad. Cause I would understand if like I didn't do anything to avoid it, if I just gave them the team and just never checked again, you know? But I was concerned too. I was concerned, is my team too high elo? And I tried everything I could to make sure if like it was okay. And I did everything I can to make sure that you know, things wouldn't go that way, but it ended up going that way. And it sucked that it was 24 hours. I would have been okay if they even gave me 2 days notice, you know? I would have been fine if it was 2 days. But it was 24 hours. The day before that 24-hour notice, I did a 2-hour scrim and a 2-hour VOD review. I can't take that back. I'm a very busy woman. Like, I'm very busy. I can't take those hours back if I do. That's yeah, so I was just like, if I knew, I would not have done that. And I remember that day I was so busy because I had, what did I have? I remember I was so busy that day too, and I still went to the scrim and like did a VOD review despite like my schedule was so fucked up. Like alright, oh yeah, that was after God of War. I was so tired. Literally, I was right after God of War too. Like, so right after God of War, I had 30-minute break, and then I went to scrims, and then I did a VOD review, and then thinking that everything is okay. Yeah. I thought, you know, right after God of War, I could rest, but especially after finding out that Artaeus was Loki and I raised a fucking disappointment. I couldn't process that. I had to go straight to Rivals. I couldn't process that my son was Loki. So that's why. If they gave me 2 days notice, I would have been okay. I would have been fine. I wouldn't have been as mad. I would have still kicked myself out. But like, I wouldn't be as mad. I wouldn't. Dan, welcome to the tomato farm. Welcome. But yeah, that's why I was like extra disappointed and extra like mad about the whole situation. And then like yeah, so yeah, it was just all over the place, the organization. But like I said, like I really wanted to give the smaller streamers a chance to participate, because I don't know if you know this, but Twitch rivals tend to be like the same people, including me. Like, obviously, I take advantage of that because it's like free money, and also like also the fact that like I could also bring. Sometimes they give me a chance to bring my own team, and because of that, sometimes I include someone that I know. Someone I'm comfortable with, but also try to include people who are smaller streamers, because a lot of small streamers, the only chance to get into Twitch rivals for the small streamers is basically being invited by a captain, and that's really rare. It's really rare for that to happen, because obviously we all want to invite our friends. But sometimes like, you know, we want to invite friends who are really good at the game or something and stuff like that. Or we want to invite people we want to network with. Like sometimes I have to think about that too. Like, oh, do I want to invite this person? Like as a chance to like network with them, stuff like that. So it's all about that. But it tends to be around like, you know, so being in Twitch Rivals for a small streamer is an incredible opportunity. Like it's basically like a goal or dream for some of them. So, and like I said, the reason why they actually want you to invite like your friends or people with bigger streamers, like because the bigger numbers you have for Twitch Rivals, the happier the sponsors are. So like that's basically the whole deal. Like that's why for my tournament, sometimes I do invite bigger content creators because I want to make, you know, the sponsors happy. I want to make sure, like, you know, but I try to balance out with smaller content creators too. Like it's a mix between big content creators and smaller content creators because, you know, I want to let people know like, hey, here are like the numbers I can get when I host like an event and host a tournament to encourage sponsorships, to I can encourage people to sponsor this again, or like encourage new sponsors to fund my events, stuff like that. But I still want to mix between like small content creators and big content creators. But if I'm self-funding it, I don't care about what numbers, obviously. Like WrestleTuber, I invited big content creators, I invited smaller content creators, because like a lot of it was self-sponsored, and then like other like Gamer Subs helped in as well. But when I first started the idea, it was all like my idea, and then Gamer Subs came in to help fund majority of my ideas, and then they were okay with the numbers because it was just on my channel, so everything just funnels into my channel, the numbers wise. So it appeased the sponsors. That's basically how tournaments work. It's all about making sure they get enough numbers so it makes sponsors happy, and then they can continue to host these events. So they can continue to like host these events and continue to have funding for these events and stuff like that. That's basically how tournaments and events work. Unless they're self-funded. If you're self-funded, you don't care. You are your own sponsor. Like, I am my own sponsor. Who fucking cares? as long as the fans enjoy it, that's all I care about. Like, but yeah. So this is like basically the insight of everything that happened. Like it was just a shit show overall. Like, of course, if you have a 200k prize pool, you cannot make a for fun tournament. Like, there's no way. That's 200k. Like, I don't need that money, but like to other people, that's a lot of money. Like, it's like that Minecraft Twitch Rivals with what, 500k to what was it, 500k, and one person wins 100. No, what? Oh my god, wait, no, was it? I don't remember. Was it 100k? It was like one person wins 100k. Like, whoa. And the finals was Connect 4. Oh my god, that shit was wild. They made the finals Connect 4, and then the two players that made it to the, for those who didn't watch the Twitch Rivals Minecraft series, nobody wins other than the people who make it to the finals. So only out of like how many players? Out of like 200 players? Was it 200 players? I think it was more than 200 players. It was a lot of people. It was not 100. I remember it was not 100 people. And they invited people from all over. So it wasn't just Minecrafters. So I got invited, but there was also other people that got invited that were just not normal people, not normal players. And like, but then like you can only get the money if you make it to top 16 or something. But then like the person who wins the tournament gets like 100k. Oh yeah, only top 30 got money. Yeah, only top 30 got money in the final. was it 50 or 100K, guys? I don't remember. Like, the number blurs together. But it was a lot of money. Only one winner can get, like, the big prize pool. And it was either 50K or 100K. And then during the finals, the finals was Connect 4. And because it was Connect 4, the two remaining players forced a stalemate out of rebellion for this tournament. Oh yeah, okay. It was 100K to first place, and second place gets 10K. Is that shit fucking crazy? That is not for fun at that point. That is not. Yeah, so like they were so frustrated with how the entire tournament was run that the last two players forced a 30... what was it? It was like 1 to 2 hours overtime. They made the fucking whole entire event 1 to 2 hours longer, and like just doing draw, like, because it was Connect 4, so they could just do draws. Like, they just kept fucking tying over and over and over again. And it was okay, but it was like pure cinema, because it was like the English community versus the Spanish community. So it was pure cinema because they united together to work together for the evil. It was like the English community, Minecraft community, and the Spanish Minecraft community working together to take down the higher ups, like to fight against the man, like to fight against Big Corpa. So it was actually pure cinema. You guys missed out on that era. But yeah, like I said, I don't know how I feel currently regarding Twitch. I know like my manager really wanted me to stream like at least once or twice once or like twice a once a week or every other week, but now I don't know. I mean, that soured my entire mood over Twitch at the moment. So like I might stay on YouTube, but like might just be on YouTube, or like just, you know, just chill on YouTube and stuff for a bit just to cool down. I got so mad that I actually like unfollowed like 1 or 2 people because they were like dick sucking Twitch rivals, and I was just like, fuck that, man, I don't want to see this on my feed. Like that was how mad I was yesterday. I was like, give criticism, like, don't just, because like, okay, this is how my mindset goes. Like, they deserve criticism on that part. Like, I was legitimately was like you can fucking, like, I don't know, you can like suck your dick because like your life, you know, your entire career is on Twitch, you know? You can't burn that bridge. I'm lucky for the fact that like I can be on YouTube. Like, I'm primarily on YouTube, so like if that bridge is burnt down, at least I still have YouTube. So like it makes sense for them to be like, you know, to like, you know, cover for them. But I'm like, but yesterday in my head I was like, look, they actually deserve criticism on that part. That was like really fucked up. Like like I was really messed up. Like, they deserve criticism. You can't defend it. You can defend, but you have to give criticism when it's valid. And that, I felt like that was the moment when it was incredibly valid. Like, so like, yeah, I was just like, I know some people were like, oh yeah, Valkyrie. No, it was not Valkyrie's fault. It's not Valkyrie's fault. She gave criticism, and it was like good criticism. And then she was also not happy that they changed the rules within the last 24 hours. It was like, this was her first Twitch rivals. Apparently this was her very first Twitch rivals, and nobody like nobody on staff told her that like they were planning on changing the rules and stuff too. Like they kept changing the rules. If they didn't, if they kept the original 2 GM players, like 2 Diamond Plus players, it would have been fine. But they changed it and then they flipped back. So like that was the biggest issue. And Ray was also mad that like they changed the rules within the last 24 hours because they kept flip-flopping too. So like it's not like like people were complaining, but they were all valid criticism. And like, so that's why I was very mad. Like I was like, you can like fucking, I don't know, dick rider, like all you want, but like I don't want to see that on my feed when I'm mad. I was like, I don't want to see that. Like you can't like I don't care. You clearly, I know that you rely on Twitch for your career and you want to be on their good side. But if you don't criticize them, they'll never improve. Because they think they can just brush this underneath the rug and it'll be fine. Like, why? They will never change if you just let them keep doing what... If you just, like, you know... let them do whatever and just roll. I wasn't gonna get rolled over. That is why. I was not rolling over. Like, I'm done with rolling over. Like... I was not I'm fucking standing up for myself. Like like I let them fucking walk over me from the other Twitch rivals because I just laughed it off. And now like this was a game I was really passionate about, and I actually was like, I really want to do well. I really want to do well. I really enjoy my rivals, and I was so passionate about it. I worked really hard practicing for it. I was like, I wasn't gonna roll over this time. Yeah, so like that's basically, oh my god, sorry, this has actually been like a 1-hour venting session. I'm sorry guys. This is literally rent-free in my head. Like, I'm sorry. I was like, it's actually Twitch is living rent-free in my head. No, it's doing what they wanted. It did. No, I basically let them get in my head. That's what they want. No. That's what they wanted. No, you're giving them attention. You're supposed to ignore it. Yeah, so yeah, that's sorry. You guys are like my therapist right now, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You guys are like my therapist. I need to get through the day. Let it out. Yeah. It's just like, yeah. So yeah, that's really it. Like I said, like, I'm not on the main platform. Like, Twitch isn't my main platform, and I'm not the biggest streamer. Like, I'm sort of like a nobody on Twitch. So like my opinion doesn't really matter when it comes to like Twitch stuff. So yeah, so like it's understandable that like you know, fuck me, you know. But I'm alright. I'm feeling a lot better now. I do feel a lot better. Storm, thank you for the magenta super. Thank you. Doki professionals have standards. Mr. San, thank you for the Aka super. Thank you. Thank you for your service. We're so proud of you. Thank you for the Aka super. Thank you. Maureen, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. As a therapist, as your therapist, I had to remind you to take your mess. Chat isn't real, except for More. Apparently, she was the only one I was talking to. Leah, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Instead of paying for therapists, we pay you here. We pay you. Here's a small installment. Thank you. See, it's even better than therapy. I get paid instead of paying thousands of dollars for 1 hour session. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Billy Bada dum bada dum Billy Bada. Sorry, Maruko-chan canteen is open, stuck in my head. Hope you're well, Doki. Thank you for the super chat, Brian. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. But yeah, I hope my team does well. I hope they make it to the finals. I hope they make it to the finals even without me and Rai. I believe Rai also dropped out for his team. So I hope they do good and they make it to the finals, because honestly, they deserve it. They deserve the exposure, they deserve the clout, and they deserve the money that comes with it. So yeah, good luck to them. Yeah, they're like, oh my god, okay, this is one, oh my god, okay, like, I know, like, some of the people were offered, like, chances to later, like, you can co-stream it, too, so you can get, like, a viewer boost from the rivals. I was like, I don't fucking like, I don't know why that would make me more incentivized to be okay with it. Like, they're like, you can get a viewer boost from the Twitch rivals. I'm like, what the fuck? Who cares? I wanna play in it. I don't fucking. I was like, I don't care about the viewership numbers. Like, I mean, I do care because I want to have a career. Like, I still need to pay bills. But like, I don't care. I don't know. I don't like watching it. Like I guess I don't like doing watch-alongs of this shit. Like, I feel like it made me sadder, honestly. No, it would, because I'd be like, I could be playing right now. I would have definitely been more sad. I'd be like, you could have been playing it, but here you are, watching them win without you. Like, that'd be, oh my god, that fucking FOMO's gonna hit me hard there. Yeah, I didn't want to get hit by the FOMO there. So that's why I was like, no, I'm gonna stream my own thing. I'm gonna go to YouTube, like, fucking, like, I'm gonna go back to YouTube and stream something there, like. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Funny and Dirk. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like I was gonna get on a chair right there. Like, I feel like I have to sit in a chair. Like, look at these people having fun without you. Wow. Like, I was like, the fuck that shit. Like, I just talked to my chat. Like, Mr. Kermit, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. First time here, and I just witnessed a therapy session. Now I know this is. I'm sorry for the trauma dump, guys. Trauma dump. Trigger warning. Twitch. I know this is gonna be my next favorite streamer. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Solace, thank you for your very first super chat. Thank you. Thanks to you, I became also addicted to Marble Rivals and became a Luna Snowman. And your streams calmed me down before I made my driver's license. Yeah, congratulations! You can drive now. Congratulations, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate that you were able to get your license. Drive safely though. Gian, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Doki, no, Gian. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Liam. Hypothetically, how much legal trouble will you be in for streaming an official Twitch event for on YouTube? None. I just stream like one of my teammates. Like, I live in NA. We have, what is it called? Fair use laws. Like, I'm not gonna, okay, I won't like, if I do one, I won't just drag like Twitch Rivals official broadcast. I just drag one of my team. What are my teammates gonna do? Copyright strike me? Like after I sacrificed myself for them, they're really gonna fucking copyright strike me if I watch their POV? Thanks for letting stay on the team. That would be wild. Like, yeah, a whale-based teammate. Brian, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. We'll make our own tournament with tomatoes and memes. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Original, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you for taking a break from Marvel Rivals. Come to the con today. My dumbass didn't even think to say my username in the meet and greet. Thank you for the super chat, Original. Thank you. Oh my god, guys. I'm so sorry if you were at the meet and greet and you got the meet and greet where you had to talk to me on the phone. I mean, it did feel a little more. I was trying to sell it hard. So like there was internet issues at first for the meet and greet, so the meet and greet was literally done via phone call. So like it was like one of the staff members' phone, and then I'll be like, oh my god, it's like we're having a personal phone call right now, phone call RP, and I did feel really bad, but fortunately the convention staff, she spoke into your ears. I hate you all. But anyway, I felt like really bad about it, and because like it was supposed to be like on a monitor, and so like the staff told us like, oh yeah, we told them it was okay, and when they're not okay, they can get a refund and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, that makes me feel a lot better, you know? Like I was like, oh my god, at least like a refund was offered. But after that, we swapped to the actual monitors. I'm jealous more. It's not professional, Nexi. We can't have guys. I don't know. I feel like phone call meet and greets just feels like it just feels like budget. Like, you know, I feel really bad because they paid for it too, and I feel like you paid for like a phone call. We want the phone call experience. But yeah, we can coordinate the market. I still have a chance. Please speak into my ears next. Doki, Navi, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Cass, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Mushy, is this Dokibird? Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Danielle, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Doki Rivals tournament win. The only small conquerors, so it's not so pricey. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I like having a mix of both, so that like, you know, it's easier to host more of them in the future too. Shia, thank you for the super, and then also like, you know, if you have all, okay, here's the reason why you have to mix both. If you have all small streamers, no, I'm so sorry, but like, you won't have a lot of eyes on that tournament, so it's also good. The bigger CCV is also good, so that's why I like to have a mixture of both. So, you know, if there's bigger content creators and smaller content creators, you know, it allows a chance for the smaller content creators to have a chance to shine in front of the audience from the bigger content creators. So that's why I like having both, like just try to have like a mixture of both in there. Strom, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. We're trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Meadow, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Is this Dokibird? No, this is Patrick. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Coyote, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Scuff only makes it feel even more exactly. It's more authentic to the Doki experience. Gia, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Paying for this kind of scuff in my meet and greet. You're like, please, internet be shitty so I can have my phone call meet and greet, so I can talk to her on the phone. Oh my god. We're tight like that. honestly true. You're just like, please, internet, be shitty so I can call her on the phone. When do we get text message meet and greet? Oh my god. Okay, that's not a super chat. I read it because that just do you know, like, okay, I know this because I have a friend who's friends with OnlyFans models, and like, okay, I'm gonna like, okay, I'm sorry if you subscribe to if you're an OnlyFans subscriber, but like, I'm here to break your fucking worldview. But like, I don't know if this is like I don't know if this is like supposed to be like a company secret, but if it is, that's right. See me on the news next month. I'm exposing everything. Now I know how to do it. Anyway, so like, you know how like some OnlyFans girls, they would do it so that they would be like, you pay more, you get more, like personal DMs from like the OnlyFans models. You're not getting it from the OnlyFans models. A lot of them actually like hire assistants, sometimes men, to like DM, like reply back to like hundreds of people and like pretend fake RP with them as the model. Yeah. So it's it's like they pay like $500 more so he can have a personal one-on-one talk with one of the models, but it's never actually them. It's like, I didn't know, because I was like, you can just do that, lie on the internet like that, like. Rico, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, 1-900 Dokibird chat line. When I was like, oh my god, like, and then they would like role play and pretend to be the girl and stuff, and they'll like just who would have thought? I don't know, because I would think like, oh my god, if like a guy pays like $1,000 to have a chance to like talk to somebody personal one-to-one, and it's I don't know, I'm too pure. I would be like, you can just scam them like that, like but then I was like, but it makes sense because like hundreds of men are also playing, like, or women, you know, or women. Some women likes what they see, and they'll just be like, you know, hundreds of them pay like $1,000+. So like, obviously you don't have the time to like RP to like, you know, sex them. So you could be chatting up some fucking poor assistant that's barely being paid minimum wage, that's like fake role playing with you, and be like, yeah man, that's so hot, oh my god, and they're just like sitting on sitting on their PC on like in an office space, just like with a cigarette in their hand and like a cigarette and coffee on the other, and just be like, oh my god, that's so hot, like what else do you want to do? And then after they finish typing that, they tab to a different conversation and be like, what are you wearing? And then they swap to another tab and be like, oh my god, are you done yet? Don't ruin the illusion. Like, no, actual help desk. Like they just like swapping tabs and everything, and and then on a separate tab, they're out there playing like Minesweeper while they're like waiting for the next reply, and just playing Minesweeper at their desk, or like reading through scrolling through Twitter and stuff, and just be like, oh shit, Michael replied, what did they say? All right, okay, okay, a $50 tip. What does a $50 tip give? All right, okay, send a panty picture. Opens a folder with hundreds of panty picture, but you tell him, oh, I just took this for you, copy paste, like how they will think it's personal, but then it's a folder full of pre-made pictures. Alright. Chat the hustle. I mean, they didn't lie. You're destroying their immersion. Damn, Michael, you're a freak. Side where I put that folder. Solid Steak, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. They have automated messaging as well as prompts and guides for texting and upping stuff. Is what? How did you know that even? Solid Snake, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. But also, how do you know so much too? How do you know about these guides and upping prices? I like how some people are like, oh my god, wait, that sounds so, how do I get started being an assistant for an OnlyFans girl? How do I He's Snake, do you work for one? Usagi, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. You're holding out on us with that phone roleplay, huh? I respect for sticking to your guns, kid. You made the right decision. Of course, I'm no base, so take that for what's worth. And now I won't play some rounds. Yeah, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Wait, Solid Snake, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I am the one that mods this. What? Wait, real? Wait, real? No way! Oh my god! What I think is funny is that you do that, you get paid, and you come here to super chat. Like, you're like, make this. Oh my god, you give me dirty money. It's alright. It's alright. I take all kinds of money. I take all kinds. It's alright. I take all kinds. I'm shameless. I have no standards. That's okay. I have no standards, guys. It's alright. All money is good money. You do you. I'll clean the money later. It's like it makes me think about like people with dollar bills and like making it rain, and then the strippers have to like take that money and then use that money later, and then but we don't know when they use, they're like, this is stripper money, but you don't know it's stripper money because like how would you know? Like you could hold up a dollar bill and be like, $1 bill, and be like, has this been on a stripper? You don't know unless it's new bills, and this money is money. You don't know that this dollar bill could have gone anywhere. This dollar bill could have gone anywhere. Look, work is work. Plus, you get insurance. Okay, where do we sign up? That could be my side hustle just for the insurance. That's whoa, that's better than like other jobs here. Like honestly, a job that gives you insurance is so much better than than a lot of jobs. Do you get dental? Dude, look, can I give them my CV? You lucky motherfucker. Blazing Gun, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I work at a Taco Bell and there is a strip club down the street, so I get those dollars a lot. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Like I'm in my chat, I was like, wait, you're hiring? Are you hiring? Oh my god. Ina, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Oh my god. Dad, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Holy shit. Guys, these are like cursed facts days. Also, Mackle, I am not gonna read that, but what the fuck? No, I've heard like stories about that too. Because they're just like, or they just buy it off of like Amazon and be like, I totally did that. Oh my, holy shit. Oh my, okay, but like how much did she get? There has to be, there's no way she did it for less than 100 grand. There's no fucking way. That's actually crazy. Like that's so insane. There's no way she'd do that for, okay, maybe 100 grand I'm asking too much. I don't know if 100 grand is something that means I'm asking way too much, but like I feel Jesus did not die for this. Jesus did not die. What a wild statement. Oh my god. Thank you for the super chat. Oh my god. Is that no, it's not. I make enough to thankfully. I'm not desperate. Okay. I'm just happy the internet was a mistake. Sir, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I'm happy to make enough money where like I don't care about being I don't care about being a millionaire. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't care about being a millionaire. I care more about having 1 million subscribers than I do about being a millionaire. I like reinvesting into things. I just want to be able to live comfortably. I just want to be able to live. I'm not greedy for money. I just want to be able to live comfortably. I want my dog to be able to live comfortably. I don't want to worry about the future or anything. Because she's a billionaire, don't listen to her. Anyway, so like I don't care. I'm not gonna be like I need to do all of this. Like I'm gonna die before I can use my millions of dollars. Like I'm not a millionaire, but like I'm gonna die before. But what about your family or your future? You're like children's children. Look, I don't care. Like, Bill Gates doesn't give a fuck. Why should okay, that's fucked up. I was gonna say Bill Gates doesn't give money to his kids, so why should I? Real time. Whoa. Bad example. That's anyway, as I was saying, I don't know. I feel like maybe like I don't know if I would. I don't know. I've always like been like fuck children. Like I don't know what's gonna happen in the future. She's staying single forever. I'm gonna be like 90, and you know how like there's like crazy cat ladies. I'll be like a crazy dog lady with like 10 wiener dogs. Like I'll be like and then like when I cease to exist, I'd be like, in my will, I will the remains of my money to my 10 wiener dogs, and they get to have my house, and like, and the maid and the caretaker, 3 caretakers. They deserve the best. Each wiener dog shall have their own caretaker, and they shall be paid from the remains of my bank account. But they must carry on the Dokibird lineage, and they must have children. Wait, don't be neutered, JK. Don't be neutered. But if the caretaker's wiener dog dies, they must replace that wiener dog and continue his generation until the caretaker retires. Then they must take care of their last remaining wiener dog until its death. continue the bloodline, or I ran out of money in the bank account, or it's that they either take care of the wiener dogs until they die, until like they retire, and like they can keep the dog until it ceases to exist, or there's just no more money in the bank account. Then I don't know what you're gonna do with the dog. I don't know. and the care, Kaz, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. The generational wiener dogs. That's where my money's gonna go. Kaz, the caretakers will be buried with their wiener masters. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. MHS, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Yep, that's my Oshi. Just like the Egyptians. I'm bringing it back. I don't know why we stopped in the first place. Like, you know how like in Egyptian times, can you adopt me? I can be a wiener dog for you, my queen. Navi, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. You know, in Egyptian times, every time like a royal person dies, they like kill their pets and like their favorite servant, and be like, you have to die for it's fucked up. They're like, if he dies, you die. So they basically get like buried. They get buried with their owners, and we should bring it. I don't know why we don't bring it back. I feel like that's so romantic, guys. I feel like Doki, no. Marshall, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. My money comes from something far more sinister. The state of France. Marshall, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. All I'm saying is that I don't understand why we stopped doing that practice. I thought it was a pretty neat practice. That's all I'm saying. Whoa! Oh my god, I can't believe I've been chatting for like so long. Oh my god, we've been at it for a while now. But I really had a good time talking to you guys. I had a great time just hanging out with everybody. I think I'm gonna call it here. I just say this is gonna be like a pretty short stream today. I hope you guys had a fun time just listening to me yap. Even though it was short, I'm sorry it was really short, guys. I'm really sorry. I do want to rest a little bit today. Since now it is considered my free day, I'm gonna go rest now. Darkblade, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Doki, I had so much fun talking to you today. I wanted to tell you so much and forgot because I had so much fun yapping with you. Hope I'd be lucky enough to do this again one day. Also, Miku Fortnite went. Oh my god, Miku, ba-da-dum. That was like, that's been stuck in my head because it's the Fortnite skin now. But thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for letting me. I was gonna play Toraba today because that's why I was like, maybe I'll do some retail therapy. But now I'm like, you know what? No, we'll do that another time. I bought like $30 of worth of points for it, but we'll do that another time. Maybe we'll do it next week and have it an official scheduled stream. Anyway, guys, I had a great time talking to all of you guys. I hope you guys had a great time hanging out with me. And tell you, thank you for super chat. Thank you. Thanks for the financial advisement, everyone. I'll consider the many options moving forward. Go for the one that provides health insurance. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Panzer, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Since I watch you at work, this is considered a business expense. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Riku, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Guess it's a good thing that your pain is. Oh no, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Alright guys, I'm gonna head off now. As always, everybody, stay hydrated, posture check, get up and move around and get that blood flowing. And if you stay up for me, head to bed, cause you deserve it. I'll see you guys next time, everybody. Bye guys. Bye.